my God. This live is so much easier. Okay. So, welcome. This is Artsy Intuitive. And I've got my essential oils thing right here. So I haven't used these cards yet, and I'm really excited. It is the Galactic Heritage cards by Lissa Royal Holt, and I've done a few for myself. I'm just getting like the hang of it, but I felt called to do a reading with these cards. So there's about 108 cards. So a lot. There's a lot. They're awesome. Okay, so first, I just wanted to say that I miss coming on here, and I'm really excited to start doing some more readings, especially with these cards. There's Galactic Heritage readings that I would like to start to do. So it's more of an individual reading. Okay, so I'm not going to do one on here, but I thought, you know what? Let's do something for the current energies. Okay. I've got my black tourmaline here. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to shuffle these. Big old cards. Oh my goodness. So I have really been just, wow. Really, I don't know, exhausted the last couple of days, and just feel like I'm integrating new energies. And but I'm definitely today I'm feeling more energetic. I'm feeling more, definitely better physically, and I'm eating better. Okay, so first let's channel into the energies. Spirit, Divine Father, Mother, God, the Creator, you are within me. I am within you. Let me be a clear channel through these cards to reveal what needs to be mentioned in guidance for the viewers and in general the collective, of what needs to be heard, felt, intuitively guided from our beautiful galactic heritage, the star beings, the ones that we are connected to always, who love us so much. Okay. So let's do it this way. Whew, it's getting hot. It's getting sweaty already here in California. So Spirit, what do we need to know from our galactic friends, Arcturian? Oh, this one came out. Transformation. Mental transformation. Okay. Oops, let me get this right here. Let's see. Mental transformation. Here we go. Okay. Spirit, from the galactic cosmic universes, multidimensional beings, intergalactic beings. Okay. New consciousness. Yes. Loving it. Definitely we are entering into new consciousness, and also with the higher mind. Hopefully you can hear me because I have some music playing in the background. It is actually vibration of the fifth dimension. Okay, so that's what we're shooting for. as far as humanity right now. Okay. Woo, gee. Okay, we've got a bunch of cards that fell out. So I'm going to take the top card because it's sticking. Oh my goodness. This came up again. Lemurian era. So these are both, let's see, Earth cards. Earth, and this is Sirius. Let's see if I could stick these right here. I made this little thing. It's kind of cool. I'm trying to get it. Okay. So those are the cards so far. Spirit. Things are flying out, sticking out. Sticky. Protectiveness. Lyra. Which is interesting because I just did a reading for myself, and a lot of it was Lyra. And we all embody, we all have these within us connections as far as the galactic history, and we're all one, right? So, okay. So let's turn it around. I've got, okay. You know what? These two just popped out. I'm going to take them because it feels, oh, and look at my cute alien shirt. Okay. Okay. The next two, self-discipline and energy transmission. This is Arcturus and this is Vega. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a card, overall energy card from the Angels of Atlantis. Oops, I got some cards from another deck all mixed in. You know what? Let me shuffle these first, okay? Because I did not shuffle. I usually do the cards first, but you know how people like to see it live. So I don't have to upload any videos, so that's good. Doing it live, I like this much easier. Okay. Spirit, what is overall energy for this reading today? Witchy. Ooh, I'm loving it. Integrity. Hanael, integrity. Okay, so let's move this around here. So we have Lemurian era. Well, first of all, we had mental transformation, which is Sirius, and new consciousness, and Lemurian era. Now, the Lemurian era I'm very connected to, which is similar energy to Atlantis era. So let me go ahead and get some more clarification with these cards because this is a new deck for me. But this is the Earth. This is the present energy, which is very significant, I believe, because it's talking about new consciousness. There is a new consciousness being born on Earth right now. It has to do with the true nature of existence beyond belief, thought, or emotion. This new consciousness is sprouting from our beings like a flower reaching toward the sun. But we often obstruct it by clinging to our distractions, such as opinion, drama, or blame. We must become the flower reaching toward the sun and value it above all else if we are to transform as a species. Take a few moments every day to visualize yourself as that flower reaching toward the sun. Let the sun nourish you and give you everything that you need. So this card refers to the crucial time in which we live on Earth right now. A new consciousness is being born. The energy of this card also refers to a process going on within you. Yes, 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 yes. I see it all around me. I see it all the time. I see it within myself, obviously, but it is a new consciousness is being born, and in order for it to come to fruition, old parts that no longer serve you are dying away. Take some time to acknowledge and thank these old parts of you that have been faithful companions and teachers, and do whatever you can to let them go. Do not mistake the death of situations that no longer serve you as being a failure on your part. Begin to focus more on the new birth that is happening within you. So, that's also saying once you begin to focus on this, which is saying the new earth, okay? The new earth. Once you begin to focus on the new earth, this new rebirth, in this new paradigm, you'll see the signs of it happening. So, and also to look to the other cards surrounding it, which we have Lemurian era, which goes hand in hand of teaching us of the allowance of this inner wisdom, this inner guidance, this oneness consciousness that is always pervading through you and as you all the time. So let's go ahead and take a look at number 47, which is saying this era, which is about 13,000, 26,000 years ago, represents the feminine principle to a planetary cycle. Civilization, I'll hold this card for you. Civilization was awakened to its spiritual self and its place in the universe. It was a time of peace, compassion, and enlightenment. Beings from other star systems openly walked the planet and assisted the development of humans. This feminine cycle of civilization is now returning. So we are seeing old ways crumbling. This is the natural cycle of planetary development. You pulled this card because you have a strong connection to the Lemurian era that is affecting your life now. Many have called Lemuria a continent, but we refer it to it as an era that took place, what, 15,000 years ago, let's just say. This was an era when our star family was here openly. So if you pulled this card, it may mean that a lifetime or a guide from this era is calling to you. It also means that a part of you is longing for a more, here we go, here's the key word here, is looking for a more balanced spiritual life, as is symbolized by the Lemurian era. If this is the case, it is essential to do what you need to do to take care of yourself and meet your spiritual needs in the here and now. The Atlantean era on Earth is ending, and a new era is beginning that symbolizes an integration of the energies. So the Lemurian era is very connected. It ties well with this new consciousness card, which is also, see, and it reminds me of in the tarot, what is it? Not the Empress card. Oh, not the Empress, but she has the moon and the sun, the high priestess. Anyways, this feminine aspect coming into the earth right now, and that's what it's talking about. So it's so this is very interesting because it's very tied to this message of spirituality, new earth, taking a part of it and no longer ignoring that part of you. It's very important. And as far as the mental transformation, okay, that is mental transformation. And I have the Song of Lyra coming on in the background, so. Okay. So, mental transformation, which goes along with new consciousness, the God mind, right? Not the human egoic mind. Okay, so Beliefs, habits, and mental attachments cause root of the distress that we experience as humans. Sometimes we don't even realize we have them. Now that we are making a planetary transition, it requires us to let go of these obstacles to true awakening. Sorry, that just gave me a little bit of emotions because I feel so much love and assistance, unconditional love from our star brothers and sisters. Now that we are making a planetary transition, it requires us to let go of these obstacles to true awakening. Our future Sirius friends who have released these obstacles can help us with this because they provide loving guidance to help us navigate this transition. This asks you to be truthful about your limiting beliefs and habits, even the positive ones, and open yourself to new and flexible ways of thought and being. That is so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put this right here for a second. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay. This card accesses energy from the Sirian era after they became an awakened species and transcended to a non-physical fifth density state. The Sirians from this era are a great model for humans because when they were young, their species had many of the same challenges that plague humans today. One of these challenges is that humans are often their own worst enemies. Because of their destructive thought patterns that continually sabotage spiritual growth and the transformation of the planet, when the Sirians were able to transcend their destructive mental patterns, they were able to make their planetary transition with ease. If this card is in your spread, look to the other cards for future clues. So we see we're breaking out of this mental fears and challenges and obstacles and transforming it into this new consciousness and also utilizing the Lemurian energies to anchor that into our new timelines. Okay, so oh my goodness, it's getting kind of emotional because I totally needed this. So the meaning may have to do with a needed transformation that must take place in your thought and belief patterns in order for you to make a shift. Also, the card may be acknowledging that you have made the shift, that you have made it, that you've already made the shift and you're in it and are ready to move into a new level of growth. You're ready for the next level. You're ready to upgrade. You're ready to go to the next level in the game. Self-honesty will be needed too. It's saying you need to be honest with yourselves. And also I feel like do not, okay, this is like channeled message right now. I'm hearing the message to let go of this need to blame ourselves as humans. We came to be on this planet to change it and do what we can to make the shift. I hear that, dear, oh my beautiful humans, beautiful beings, do not put such harsh thoughts in your consciousness because you are learning. You are in a dense environment. You are doing your best. So know that we love you. Know that we have full compassion and respect and honor for you. Okay, let me move on to this. Yeah, so it is quite possible that guides from the Sirius era are working with you. If you feel this is the case, open yourself. Do not fear this change, for freedom always comes from this type of freedom. Yes, so freedom. You feel free when you break out of this. And I still have battle with this, but I have come a long, long way to where I used to be, say a year ago. Okay, so these go so well together. It's this message of you guys are in like prime time right now. If you feel this, if you look at this card, it's totally transforming. these cards are gorgeous. It's totally transforming these energies. And I feel like that's what I've been doing, is all these energies coming in, and I'm trying to anchor them down into my body. I felt so heavy lately, and it's finally lifting. I've been drinking more water. I've been led to doing healthier things without even thinking about it. I've just been doing it. So things are getting better. They're shifting. I just want to let anybody out there know that if they're challenged right now, remember that you are not alone, and to always ask for assistance, because you have an ascension team, you have galactic friends. I mean, even if you don't believe in extraterrestrials or whatever, it doesn't matter. Help is help, okay? They can only do so much, but they can still assist you, and you can meditate. These cards, this deck also mentions that meditate. You can meditate and put this energy into meditation and ask for more messages. Let's keep going. Okay, so let's go to protectiveness. I am feeling high emotions, and I'm channeling this energy of just like such compassion and such love for the human race right now. Like, it is also this protectiveness. It's like they're the parents of us. They're the parents. They're very protective of their beautiful earth angels, earth star seeds, and light workers. That they feel very protective. But like any parent, you must let your child learn on their own without too much interference. Okay. I just like giving a close-up because they're so beautiful. I love the artwork. Okay. So protectiveness. Just interesting to see how this works with everything else. So this is the Lyra race. Okay, so a strong trait of the Lyran civilization is protectiveness. They were often like lions, protecting their cubs when it came to protecting their offspring and even their territory. Thus, this trait can be helpful or obsessive. Sometimes a protective nature can harm those who we are protecting because it does not allow them to grow and make their own decisions. This karmic pattern of protectiveness is one that you have experienced in many lives. Sometimes you were the protector, and other times you were the one who was protected, who was not allowed to grow. By looking at this issue now, the pattern can be released. In this Lyran time stream, another quality that begun to emerge is that of protectiveness. In and of itself, this is not a negative quality, but at times it can serve to weaken the ones being protected or create separation and division that ends up with the negative ramifications. It can also create an attitude of, this is mine, which reinforces polarity. As a positive manifestation, there is an appropriate level of protectiveness regarding your commitment to high inner qualities such as integrity and responsibility. Sometimes these inner strengths require protectiveness in a world of chaos and confusion. Thus, protectiveness can be selfless or selfish. Once again, asking us to look at this polarity within us. Meditate on this quality within you to see what you can learn. Keep in mind that sometimes the ego will act from a mode of protectiveness to preserve its habits and patterns that stop growth. Okay, that's really important right there. Let me read that again. Keep in mind that sometimes the ego will act from a mode of protectiveness to preserve its habits and patterns that stop growth. This is apparent in both the human and societal levels. Be really conscious of the underlying reasons for being protective. The ideal expression of the concept of protectiveness is one in which there is selflessness, but it must be in harmony with self-responsibility and integrity. Didn't we just get integrity? Oh my gosh. Can't make this up. We just got integrity. So this idea of protectiveness, like you can be protective, and it also talks about, it goes really well with, okay, these both, no, it's serious. Okay. Protectiveness and mental transformation. It's transforming these old egoic kind of protecting this to stay kind of in its comfort. Whoa. I can't change that much. I'm really comfortable where I'm at. Okay. So that was pretty self-explanatory, but it's talking about, it's like there's a balance between being protective, also sovereignty, each individual having sovereignty and free will and being in their empowerment. But there's a lot, this one card could be, we could talk about protectiveness. There's a key element in this. It's important, but it can also just go way too far, and it could stunt our growth. Okay. And it's also like a survival instinct. You know what I mean? Okay. But that's pretty cool that it went with integrity. So we'll look at that in a second. I'm loving these cards. Let's see if I could put that there. We have protectiveness, mental transformation. Okay, let's look at these two cards. Let's go to this. Let's go to self-discipline. Number 24, Vega. Like the Vega star system, 24. 2 and 4, it's just 6. We could get into numerology and stuff, but I'm still learning that, so not today. So self-discipline looks at, okay, so the profound nature of vegan mysticism came from their intense self-discipline. As an example, you see this now, martial arts or meditation practices. Spiritual skills do not develop without this self-discipline and devoted practices. Spiritual skills, okay, I already said that. Karmically, many humans now either resist discipline or crave it because of their ancient experiences. What is your pattern? Know that self-discipline is a vital part of spiritual growth, but too much of it creates rigidity. It is important to find the middle ground and use discipline as a tool to further your growth without it becoming a hindrance. Probably the best pop culture reference to help people understand the nature of the ancient vegan people is that of Mr. Spock from Star Trek. In that famous TV show, the Vulcan race was known for its intense self-discipline to control emotion. Now, they had a similar commitment, or the vegans had a similar commitment to not only self-discipline in order to work with emotion, but also to evolve spiritually, manifest what they needed in their world, and organize their society. This trait can be both positive and negative. In the positive sense, it can lead you to the heights of spiritual advancement and enlightenment. But in the negative sense, it can lead to self-sacrifice. Ooh, got some cool music in the background. And even the control of others, which played out in descendants of the vegans, the Orions. If you receive this card, you must look at your life situation and the other cards to truly see the perspective the cards are showing you. Do you need more self-discipline in life and spiritual development, or do you need less? Do you resist the concept of self-discipline, and do you use it to punish yourself? Examining all these factors will help you. Okay. Yes. So, and that goes really well with this new consciousness, this mental transformation, and we're protective of Sometimes even the mind is protective of these thought patterns. Like they don't want to let it go. Protective of these thought patterns. But we must come and jump over here to the new consciousness. And then self-discipline means, let me show you the picture. It's good questions to ask yourself. Do you have too much self-discipline where you're not going with the flow? Or do you feel like it's punishing yourself? Like you have to be so freaking disciplined that you're like not eating well, not sleeping. It's all about balance. I feel like at one point for me, I've had lots of self-discipline. And I feel like, yes, I have to get back in the balance of self-discipline and flow. Because I am very like, I'll just go with the flow. But I also have a pattern of avoiding. I know I'm not afraid to say what my themes in my life have been, what I need to work on. That's all part of the spiritual experience, is just finally facing your shadows and just looking at everything. So I would like to just fit all this on here. Self-discipline, protectiveness. And then let's do this one. So, okay. I love this card. One of my favorites, number 10, Arcturus energy, which I absolutely love. The Arcturus energy and energy transmission. And you hear on YouTube and you see a transmission. Transmission is basically like this, everything is energy, right? So it is this influx of just like energy. If it's a message, if it's art, if it's codes, if it's numbers, it's all a transmission. And I feel like they're well known for their energy transmission. And so this is confirmation that this is an energy transmission, okay? This is energy transmission to step into your higher consciousness, this new earth, tap into this feminine energy, this aspect of the feminine is rising on the planet. Take into your life where you need to add some self-discipline, whereas even if it's something small, for me, it's drinking more water. I've been really trying to drink more water. I'm not even trying. I'm just constantly needing water. Self-discipline, protectiveness, protect your growth. That's what I'm getting. Not about protecting from a limited, small-minded thinking, okay? Protect that which you hold sacred, okay? Like, protect your spiritual, like Ganesh right here, okay? He's going to hold this for me. Protect your energy field. Protect your spiritual path. Use self-discipline to say, hey, I'm going to take 5 minutes of my day to meditate and go within. Hey, I'm going to do this. Yes. Okay, so let me get to it's getting that time. Pick up my daughter from school. So, Haniel. And integrity. And that just ties with everything else, with the protectiveness, mental transformation, have integrity with your journey, to also be like, if you're not resonating with somebody, or if, oh, and look at that. I didn't notice it has the scales to balance. This is a lot about balancing, and have integrity for what you believe in and what you want to hold true for yourself. And also want to say that as you grow on your spiritual path, some things will die away and move on, and that includes, friendships, or there's people in your lives, if they don't get you, they don't want to, if they don't want to move on, like on that same frequency, that's okay. You can love people regardless of unconditional love. Okay, so I'm going to read the integrity. It's Hanael. Right? Oh my goodness, the energy in here. Whew, I'm sweating. I normally don't. I just kind of go off of this is an awesome reading. I'm loving it. It just totally confirms that we're all going through a transformation. I'm sorry it's taking me. Here we go. There is a need for you to take a look at the essential parts of your life and the notion of integration. Oh my gosh. Integration. Keyword integration. The force of integrity within Haniel turns untruthful challenges into opportunities for truthful acceleration. Just as the eternal compasses of life teach that truth brings us to integration and centeredness in life. Centeredness. I was just talking about integration. Okay. The ancient scales will always weigh your heart for truth. Please say a prayer to Haniel, who will help to clarify any illusion and move you to what is absolutely pure within your soul. Say Ramati Mara 3 times. Ramati Mara, Ramati Mara, Ramati Mara. This is an ancient Atlantean chant that will strengthen you and bring sacred clarity, and you will feel blessed. Oh yeah, that's insane. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. So here's the cards. I'm going to go ahead and so this was energy transmission, the Lemurian era, using that divine feminine energy, okay, to get into this new consciousness. We're transforming our mental thoughts. We're getting rid of those old thoughts and protectiveness along with self-discipline, okay. Protect yourself too in these times of spiritual awakening. Protect yourself and your energies. It's always good to be aware. Have integrity. Okay, so I want to, let's see. Hopefully you can see that. So there you go. Okay. Oh, this is so much fun, but I'm sweating. Oh my goodness. It's so hot. It must be the energies or something. Okay, so let's bring this to a close. An energy transmission. Oh, before I wanted to show you this really cool drawing I did the other day. And yes, those are my paintings in the background. I'm a painter. Okay, I did a guided meditation with the Venus, Venus beings. I'm just going to say it like that. Okay. And this was who I saw on this journey. And she is a twin flame, feminine, Venetian. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Anyways, And she's got earrings that look like infinity symbol. Isn't she so pretty? I'm also an artist, so, and I'm starting to do channeled paintings and artwork. If anybody's interested, just email me at artsyintuitive@gmail.com. Okay. And let me just share one more thing. For all y'all, twin flames out there. This is a card, 2 cards. The present energy and the okay, so however it looks, but this is present energy. This was for my specific twin flame, but I feel like it really resonates in general for everyone because it's like, especially for divine feminine, it is coming in this place of complete surrender. Okay, just completely surrender your expectations and what just in life. This is another Lyran card. Just to completely surrender what you think is supposed to happen, especially if you're on the twin flame journey, and just be in the space of unconditional love regardless. And that is what it's about. Then we have the energies that are moving forward. So these are the energies that are spiraling around this. Okay, this is that long-term goals. Okay, and this is like made sense. Focus on your long-term goals and what you want for yourself. You can do that too as making a vision board. Also, okay, but I wanted to just show those 2 cards because I feel like the twin flame energy dynamic is this makes perfect sense of surrender and focus on those long-term goals because it's like this. Everything is fluid. It's moving along. Okay, so Spirit, we thank you, our ancestors, our Galactic Council, the Galactic Federation of Light, our guides, our angels, archangels, ascended masters. Thank you for coming in today and speaking with us about this true message of having faith and continue our path of enlightenment. And I thank you so much. And blessings to you all. Keep ascending on your journey.